Good day, good Thursday, people in the chat, people around the world. It's your boy Surf Money. We are back with another edition of the I Snuck In Here podcast, uh, Culture Clubhouse production. I got my esteemed team with me. Some call him Quinn, and also Shamara. We got Sugar, aka Shanika, dropping in later on in the chat. But today is Battle of the Sexes, and you know it always gets spicy with Battle of the Sexes. So we're gonna be hitting some good topics tonight, getting some great input from people tuning in. You can also call in. Once Quinn jumps in, he will be listing the numbers. So if anybody want to call in live and give their opinion, give their 2 cents, there we go. We get the ticker right there. You can call the number at the bottom, and you could join us in the present. And there's no better time than the present. So if we can get this going, everybody else, let's go. Quinn, Shamar, where we at? It's time to form like Voltron, baby.
Yo, my boy. Hey, happy to be here. Yeah, let's bring the third member of the Power Rangers in for this weekend.
What up? What up? What up? Hi, everybody. It's Shamar Ali with the Story Hill Hood podcast. How you guys doing tonight?
We doing fantastic. We doing fantastic. Yeah, we had to. If y'all didn't catch it, I was on Shamar's podcast last Saturday. Check it out. It's on my page. If y'all didn't do it, she hit me with some hard hitting questions. I wasn't expecting. I was like, whoa.
It was a great podcast to watch. And as somebody that's been knowing you for a while, Q, I even told you this in private. I said, you got to be a perfectionist, even on somebody else's podcast. Shamar, that comment, something about the yellow font or the yellow ticker.
Yeah.
That part just stuck with me for like days. I'm like, this man was being interviewed on somebody else's podcast, and he was still in technical production mode. I was like, it don't get no better than that with Q.
It don't. You know, he's just a little production freak. But I guess I have a little bit of that myself, so I can feel you.
I couldn't help it. Like I couldn't. I was like, wow, that's. I don't know if that's like random or what, but it was cool. It was a different perspective being on the other side of it. But yeah, hey, let me not talk too much. What we here for today? See,
yo, we here today. Need to be Friday, because technically it's Freaky Friday, but we just doing it on Thursday. And we got to start with my boy Kanye, man. He didn't. Once again, this man has done something that made all of us true believers, true fans, day ones, scratch our head and be like, God damn, man. So if y'all don't know, Kanye starts sending out a series of tweets like always, and he was alluding to something dealing with his cousin and why his cousin had the bad life that he turned out to have. And Ye first said, it's because I was giving my cousin new magazines. Then before the end of the day, Ye dropped the truth bomb and was like, he gave his cousin fellatio. And that right there, I don't know. Y'all take it from there.
let me get it. Let me get it because as I told you the last time that we had Kanye on this podcast, I said that was going to be the last time that we had Kanye on the podcast. But I couldn't pass this one up because it's like, again, Kanye is my favorite rapper. It hurts my heart that I have to disown Kanye West. It really does. But I said last time with his last shenanigans that I was done with him. Then he comes out with this one. And now here's the thing that they didn't break down. So yes, he's saying that he gave fellatio to his male cousin till the age of 14, but also we don't know if the cousin is younger or older. So were you on some like were you like grooming this young cousin, or is this an older cousin? Because there's a difference. If this is he only said that he started making his cousin do it. The cousin was 6, so we don't know how old Kanye was when the cousin was 6. I got a bag. What you got?
Does it even matter though? Because like they were both kids. You know what I'm saying?
They're both kids, but at look, let me tell you something. At 14, I know damn well at 14, I know what I'm doing. At 14, I know what I'm doing.
I mean, at 14, you're definitely jacking off, like for sure. You're like jacking off to the but they're still kids. You know what I'm saying? Like,
let me ask you this, Shamar. Do you believe in that? That notion of hurt people. So do we think that someone hurt Ye?
Oh, we know Kanye's toe up from the flow up. Like Chicago has to denounce him, time and time again because of the shenanigans that he be pulling off, y'all. But we still love him. You know what I'm saying? We still love him.
This is the tweet he said. This is the tweet he said. He said,
I knew you were gonna pull this tweet up. I saw it.
The song is called Cousins, about my cousin that's locked in jail for killing a pregnant lady a few years after I told him we couldn't. I got the screen in front of me. I can't even see what that says. Read dirty magazines together anymore. Perhaps my self-centered mess. I felt it was my fault that I showed him those dirty magazines when he was 6, and then we acted out what we saw. My dad had Playboy magazines, but the magazine I found in the top of my mom's closet, so he put Mama West in it.
Drinks just everywhere, dude.
Different. He said, "My name is Jay, and I sucked my cousin's till I was 14." Yay. So
what I'm saying is, are we thinking that it was some grooming done to Ye at a young age?
It possibly can. There's always a rabbit uncle somewhere.
Definitely. Like these kids usually don't like stumble into like sexual freakism. You know what I'm saying? Like usually they're like definitely someone showed them there. They had access that someone gave them, to that, because that's such an adult thing. So kids don't. But I mean, at 14, like I said, you are jacking off though.
You're going to experiment as a kid with what's what you're trying to learn about as a kid. So that's true. But like again, if Kanye's 12 and the cousin is 6, then there's an issue. There's an issue with that. Something's off. So I need to know the age gap between Kanye and the cousin. Was Kanye the younger cousin or was Kanye the older cousin? Like, it's things I need to know.
That whole thing is disturbing. And Shamar, we're not gonna get on you. Keep on talking about what young males be doing at 14.
Wait, this is a male cousin?
This is a male cousin. Girl, where you been at? He said, hold on, read the bottom of the tweet. The bottom of the tweet, he says, hold on, let me move the banner. It said, I want you to read it. What does it say at the bottom?
It says, my name is Ye.
Keep
and
going.
I saw my cousin's dick till I was 14.
Yes. It was his male cousin. This is not a female that he's experimenting.
He's also homosexual.
But he said he's not. Well, I mean, look.
So are you telling me if you had a penis in your mouth?
I didn't say it. Kanye said it.
Kanye
said it.
That's why I said, look, she going in
Kanye
about like
Kanye said
fact, you know what?
I thought it was like female cousin, you know what I'm saying? Like, they get down with the get down. Some people be fucking with their cousins and shit like that, kissing cousins and shit like that. So I'm like, okay, he sucked his dick, whatever like that. But when I just read it back, I had the tables messed up. Because the first thing that came to my mind was homosexuality. Then
you thought a female cousin was sucking Kanye's. Yeah, no, it was Kanye. It's Kanye was sucking the cousin.
He had penis in his mouth.
And still 14.
And from when did this start?
We don't know when it started with Kanye. We only know that the cousin was 6 when it started. We don't know how old Kanye was, and that's where the problem lies. That's where the problem lies. We don't know how old Kanye was.
I'm not ready to fully denounce him because we all know he be saying reckless and wild shit.
Why y'all keep giving this nigga a pass, man?
Wait, hold on. It's the same way that certain people, like, as you call them, Agent Orange, like to give him a pass.
I don't give him a pass either.
No, I didn't say you do, but I said like how some people like to give Agent Orange a pass. Some people like to, they want to see the betterment. They want to remember the good memories about Ye. The memories that made him one of your favorite artists.
I want Ye to come back. I'm still hoping for the day that Ye comes back. I'm willing to give Ye. I'm willing to give Ye redemption. I'm not willing to give him a pass.
Okay, so can we all agree that he just needs some spiritual healing right now?
Hey, what does my voice sound like right now?
You sound like the voice in our minds. Look,
listen, this is God. Stop trying to give that nigga a pass, okay? Move on.
Okay.
Oh God! Oh no!
All right, I'm sorry.
So we gonna move on from that because I can tell that this is one of those things that could go on for like another 20-30 minutes.
We don't even give him a pass.
Now my computer's froze and shit. Probably because I'm playing with voices. I don't.
Yeah, you had to mention God. God had to remind you only He can judge.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on. You guys see.
All right, so let's talk about Pop the Balloon and the controversy that is bestowed upon it with them selling certain rights to their intellectual property to Netflix. So everyone's in an uproar because they said that Pop the Balloon, which is a cultural sensation on social media, YouTube, has been whitewashed for Netflix. And the people that they were picking on it were already like celebrities on certain reality TV shows, the competition shows. And there's even one clip where a white dude calls a sister. He says, I wouldn't date her. It looks like she can hang in a tree like a monkey. So yeah, ever since that's happened, Netflix has pulled back on promoting it. And I want to talk about why do certain black owners of things like this, why do we decide to sell out? Why do we think that's like the best thing to do? Right? They already had a great thing going with being okay. I know money is the motive, but if you look at the long game, and the long game equals longevity equals legacy, you'll get that quick money you're getting from Netflix if you just stick to your guns. Because now that the brand has been tarnished, you're going to get people that were long-term fans of the YouTube show that's going to be spinning the block saying, I ain't watching that shit no more. Them niggas sold out. They sold out for a quick buck.
I'm gonna let the guests have it first before I chime in. Go ahead, Shamar.
I don't think she sold out. I think it was a business maneuver. I mean, she still has her original show, and I feel like it is a boast move. I feel like she's like, I could sell part of my show because that's what they want. This is what they want to pay for. But I can still keep my original show on YouTube and still do it for the people. So I feel like she kept a piece of herself, unless she don't do it on YouTube anymore.
No,
I'm in agreement with you. I'm in agreement with you, but I'm also not. But I hear you. So as a money move, yes. So her and her husband are still the executive producers for the Netflix show. Mm-hmm. So they're making that money. They still do the YouTube show with her being the host. Mm-hmm. But my overall problem with it is the one that's going to be the gold is the one that's on Netflix. That's the global one. That's the one that's going to make all the money. And the problem is that you took this show and it's not authentic no more. It's not real anymore. You took real people who were entertaining already, looking for love or not looking for love. I mean, the guests were entertaining whether they were serious or not, and they were predominantly black. And then you put reality stars on the show. So reality TV is fake. I'm sorry, all that shit that y'all watching on TV, basketball holes and all that other shit is fake. So you took more fake people and put them in a real situation that people was like, oh yeah, they're actually looking for love. And then the first reality show you take all the black people out. So now the black people are the minority on a predominantly black show. And then the first white reality show dude you put on there calls the black lady a monkey.
The goddamn monkey.
For the power of a buck. And that's crazy to me. Like that's wild to me. Like, go ahead.
I gotta spin the block on this real quick. So, yeah, it may seem like the Netflix move was a good check, right? But in terms of the whole YouTube thing, they were signed to this agency called Quarterlab. Quarterlab, they pick up all of the popular YouTube channels that's doing crazy numbers, right? Now, once they feel that, oh, you know what, we don't think you're going to be able to do what you originally did, then they scale back. So they were pushing Pop the Balloon into a lot of people's algorithm because Pop the Balloon has started doing well on its own. So when Quarterlab picked them up, they did even greater. Now Quarterlab is not fucking with them no more like that, right? So what y'all end up doing was y'all end up tricking y'allself. Y'all tricked y'allself for the quick bag when y'all owned all of your IP for full perpetuity. You know, you know the word I'm thinking of right now, where with Netflix is going to hold certain rights of it to do whatever they want to with it for 7 to 10 years.
Your proprietary, is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, proprietary. Yeah. So I feel like they tricked themselves out of a quick bag, dog, because you know how quick black folks are to switch up on you when they feel like
it was a quick grab. They threw that money in front of them and they were like, yeah, but like they didn't realize that they already had something that if they would have just held on longer, they could have got exactly what they wanted from it. Like
I do agree with that. For sure. I would have held out for years. I would have just been.
You see Pop the Balloon. You see Pop the Balloon everywhere. Pop the Balloon everywhere. Like, and it was a real one. You know what? I really don't play the black white shit for the most part, but like this is a black white shit right here. Like white people got The Bachelor. Like how many black bachelors have there been? Like 3 out of 21 seasons. It's been like 4 out of 21, 22 seasons. Like this was a black show, and now to make a black show and then make black people the minority, and then also put fake reality people on there, like it takes the authenticity of it out of the game. So now you're again, I'll just watch the one on YouTube because I ain't watching the one on Netflix. That's what I'm saying. And here's the racist motherfucker that said the black lady from the tree. What's his name? The Joey. Go fuck himself. I don't know what his name is.
He's been on like 10 different MTV challenges and, you know, whatever have you not.
Yeah.
And for him, like sometimes you have to be conscious of the statements that you make. And if you're talking to a black woman to say, I wouldn't date her because it looks like she hangs upside down in a tree like a monkey. If you just would have left it like it looked like she hangs upside down from a tree with those feet, but you said it looked like she hangs upside down from a tree with those feet like a monkey. That right there, like, come on, bro. And look, I ain't even gonna get down on Joey. I don't like the host that they picked.
Yvonne Orji.
Yeah, you know, she don't tickle my fancy, but you know.
You know she's a virgin. You know the funny part about it? Her last name is Orji and she's a virgin.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
like
wait.
how ironic is that? Her last name is Orgy, and she is a virgin, and she played a promiscuous woman in Insecure, but she has never had sex before.
As she says.
That she
Right,
said.
right, right.
I'm going by what the young lady said. That's all I can do. About
And she in Hollywood. Everybody got to get around in Hollywood every now and then. So
Somebody didn't crack that thing for some change.
for real. She didn't get to be the host of that show for no reason. She's giving up some neck at least.
That doesn't break the virgin. Look, that doesn't break the virgin rule.
Yes, it does. Oh, it definitely does. You're making a man have a orgasm. Like, yeah, it does.
She trying to look. She trying.
I ain't trying to get freaky. I'm just saying.
We about to pivot to something that we're not gonna spend too much time on, but we want to address it. The crash that took place over the Hudson River in New York. There were 6 individuals on that helicopter, and all 6 unfortunately perished. It happened on April 10th. It was going from Jersey City, New Jersey to around New York City, around the Statue of Liberty. People from Jersey and New York all say if they were witnessing the helicopter crash in real time, and even after several rescue attempts to searching the Hudson, not a soul was found. You know, the government is trying to say it's a faulty DEI, but they're not looking at the fact that the CEO of the company told the pilot to keep taking people out on rides that day. This was the 18th ride, and ironically, the helicopter crashed within 18 minutes. So you talk about bad juju and omen. I feel very sad for everybody that was involved in their family. You know, what y'all got to say about this?
I'm gonna go. Let me go first. No, you know what? Let me go last. Shamar, you got it. Let me go last.
No, I was really hoping you was gonna drop some deep shit, but it definitely has nothing to do with DEI. It definitely needs to be further investigated, and that's what's going on in America. I feel like these investigations are not true like they say they are, and my heart does go out to the family and people who also witnessed, this accident. Because can you imagine seeing like a helicopter crashing out of the sky with people, kids on there, and it's such a surreal thing, and all those people are traumatized for like the rest of their lives.
I'm just gonna say this, and I've said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. And this is the shit that solidifies it. Don't ask me to get in no fucking helicopter. It is a rock with a propeller on it, and if the propeller goes away, I've been saying this before Kobe. I've been saying this. I will never get in a helicopter. I don't care if it's a tour. Look at this, was just a fucking tour around New York. They was only in there for 15 minutes. 15 minutes they was in that helicopter. There was nothing wrong with the weather. The fucking thing just fell apart. And unlike a plane where I'm not saying you're gonna survive in a plane, but you have a chance because you can glide maybe down somewhere. Like they landed a plane in the Hudson and Captain Sully. I'm not getting I'm not getting in a flying rock, because all it needs is for one mechanical thing to happen for that shit to not succeed. And then this company, they got sued in 2015.
Yep.
They had an incident in 2013. These are independent people that you're hoping are keeping up to date with the mechanical shit on their helicopters. It's not like the FAA and you're at an airport or no shit and they're constantly checking these helicopters. You couldn't pay me. I'm not flying around nothing. You can go up there by yourself. I will tell your story if you don't make it back down, but I'm not going up there with you. Mm-mm.
The family, Quinn, the family.
No. To the family and the pilot, prayers to the family and the pilot and all their people that's mourning. I'm not saying anything about that. I'm saying, me personally, I'm not going up in that shit. You can't there's no fucking way. Y'all can keep a helicopter. Y'all can keep one. I will drive. I'm not getting in one.
You don't want to do like one of those romantic things, you know. Where you,
horse and carriage, sir. Horse and carriage. We'll divide how much a helicopter costs, and then how much the horse and carriage costs, and then I'll do it many times it costs to be a helicopter ride. But you'll get more bang for your buck on a horse and carriage. But we stand on this ground. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not bungee jumping. I'm not jumping out of a plane that's perfectly fine. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing that I don't need to do. I don't need that type of suspense in my life. Like, I got enough pressure like here on the ground just being a black man. I don't need that extra adrenaline rush. Let me go climb a fucking mountain. Why? Why am I doing that? I don't need to climb a fucking mountain. I'm just trying to get to work without getting pulled over. Like, it's a different game. It's a different game. I'm sorry.
Hey, I respect it.
So anyway, let's let me move on because I'm really passionate about this fucking helicopter.
For real.
Are we about to move on to the topic that we've all want to talk about?
We about to move on to the topic that everybody wants to talk about.
Let's talk about this Negro.
Oh my God.
Yes, let's talk about it.
All right. Well,
go ahead, see.
Earlier this week, Uncle Shay Shay got caught saying he wanted to do 25 per cheek. He wanted to choke her out, and he wanted to put a big black baby in her with a young lady by the name of Gabriella Zuniga. And oh, by the way, chat, if y'all didn't know, she just turned 20 years old, and Unc is 56. Now
she turned 22. They started when she was 19. Go ahead.
Are we giving him a pass? I thought we don't.
No, she only fans model too.
No. I just want to, before I talk shit, I just want to make sure our facts is correct because I'm definitely going to talk some shit.
Okay, but okay, let's start the fact that when he first got with her, she couldn't even get her own drink. Let's start with that. Nope. Let's start with the fact that he couldn't tell he was getting lined up from the joint, right? Let's start with the fact that she tried to hit him with 10 mil. No, he tried to offer her 10 mil, excuse me, and she turned that down. He should have known as soon as she turned down 10 mil that he was about to get sliced, fried, diced in all types of ways. And like we were talking about Anthony Edwards a couple of weeks ago, I blame the men in this type of situation. It's certain men that think they cooler, slicker, and smarter than certain women. And every time certain fools like this always think those three things, they always end up getting served a big slice of humble pie. Now, earlier today, he quote unquote, like me and Q was joking, air quotes, mutually stepped away from ESPN. No, your clause. And the CEO of Disney said, "Get your black ass off that goddamn TV. You doing all that freaky shit, talking about you gonna pay for each cheek." You know, I always joke about it's better to pay to play, right? But you gotta know who you paying to play with.
You gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them, my boy.
Yeah, man. So look, I can go on about this. I want to hear y'all input on this.
Quinn, please. I want to hear a men's perspective.
Oh, perfect.
Because I'm a black woman, so I know. But
I'll take it. Look.
Yes.
I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen because Shannon Sharpe is the definition of somebody got too big for their fucking britches. He got into it with Skip on Fox, and everybody backed him. That's when Club Shay Shay blew up, and he got on and the Cat Williams interview blew up, and he was bigger than he was, but he didn't realize that his new employer was Disney, fucking Mickey Mouse, my boy. You can, if I don't know if anybody watches First Take, but I watch First Take or listen to it like every day on my way to work. Shannon Sharpe threads that like he's borderline all fucking day. You like trying to say shit that's like hey, hold on, boy, and Stephen A is a hater. First of all, he don't really like Shannon Sharpe. He just knew Shannon Sharpe is a name that he would rather be on his team than go against. So Stephen A trying to be as cool as Shannon Sharpe and go that route, and he's making these raunchy jokes and shit like that. And it's like, bro, you're going to get kicked off. And the problem is when he started Nightcap. If you watch Nightcap, the shit that him and Ocho be saying, him and Ocho Cinco be saying, they be saying some wild shit.
They be saying some wild shit, especially about bitches.
Yes. And Shannon is the worst one. Uncle Shay Shay is the worst one talking about females. But the funny part about it is he made fun of who's Ashley Larry? What's his real common name? Darnell Rollins.
Yeah.
Darnell Rollins' baby mama is like in her 20s, and he was trying to act like, oh, you couldn't find nobody older. Why you sitting here with a 19-year-old that you doing BDSM with? And he got so manipulated into. I don't know if y'all heard. I wish I would have had the audio.
I heard the
audio. She said, I don't want to be choked. You could tell she's baiting him into.
Yes.
They was getting freaky over the fall, man.
She's baiting him to say, he said, I'll choke you in public. I'm gonna choke. And she's like, that won't look good. A big black man choking a little white girl. And then he fucked up before I passed you tomorrow. He fucked up when he tried to pay off for the 10 mil. Hey, 10 mil. When you settle, I don't care what you say. When you settle, you're admitting guilt. You've done something. You've done something. So when you settle for that 10 mil and she passed, she said, no, I want 50 or I'm taking your whole empire down. 3 days later, he's off of ESPN. We saw that coming. That's all I got. But this dude's a fucking idiot. Like, I'm so sad because I'm not sad because it don't bother me. I'm still gonna go about my day, but it's still fucked up because like every time something happens, it's like, bro, you're not untouchable and somebody's going to touch you, and it's easy to get touched.
Mind you, he said, I don't date my age, I date my wage.
He dates his wage. A 19-year-old. I don't have, you know what? Because we're talking later about that, so I don't even want to talk about it. Shamar, go ahead. You got it.
Okay, I just want everybody to know that this girl is an only hoes model. Okay, only hoes model. This girl is not a woman of the church. She don't come from no high class family. She don't come from nothing that is worth any real substance. And this Negro gonna risk it all for this woman.
Yep.
Then when I heard the audio, before the audio, I was like, you know what? You might got to give a brother a chance. You know what I'm saying? I understand sometimes black men be down bad with these white bitches. You know what I'm saying? It's like a spell be put on y'all with the snow bunnies. But, you know, I get it. I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? People say I sound like a white woman. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? But this wasn't worth the risk.
What he was saying. Go ahead. You got it. Go ahead, see.
I'm going to. Y'all may disagree with me, but I don't think this situation had anything to do with race. I think it had to do with a product of the environment of dating someone much younger than you that lives in this ecosystem of, I don't care what someone sees of my body 20 years from now on the internet. I'm trying to get paid right now. Right? I think this could have went the same way with a Latino woman, with a black woman of that age. He messed up messing with a teenager. Her frontal lobe is still developing. She doesn't even understand the repercussions of the ripple effect that she caused. So, you know, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, Shamara. But I think it has more so to do with age than race in this particular matter.
Yeah.
I think it's the fact, for me, it's not her race neither. It's the fact that she's a sex worker. Like, that's her MO. Her MO is to make money off of her body. Like, she's the ultimate hustler. That's what she do. So like, why do you think that you could trust this? Why are you pillow talking with this creature? You're supposed to use her and toss her. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to be sitting here developing a relationship with this. That's where my problem is. I don't care what color that bitch is. She could be an alien. Why are you doing all this? Why are you doing all this? Like, you should know better. I agree with you also. She's young. You know what I'm saying? But to me, it's like, she's a sex worker. Duh. She's out for money. Duh. Like, duh. Look what she does for money. She doesn't do nothing respectable for money. Like, being a prostitute, it ain't nothing to extort a man who I know got it, who I've been having sex with. It ain't nothing to extort you for more money. And I don't got to do nothing besides just exploit how freaky you are. You freak.
you fucking freak. You fucking you stupid freak. You loser. You stupid. But no, you know what? This is look. I hate to see it because I feel like there's an attack on high-powered black man right now, but at the same time, it's like, motherfucker, stop doing all this stupid shit. Stop doing the stupid shit. You know there's a target on you. You know nobody wants to see you really get big and powerful. Stop doing stupid shit. You can't hide the bodies like the other people can. Like, you gotta relax, my boy.
He could have got a bad joint that was 30, 35 years old, that was in the freaky shit, just like that little young teenager girl. And the hit piece wouldn't have been so severe if it would have been someone closer to his age. It looks bad when the young lady is the same age as these Disney stars.
That's yes. Again, we about to talk about this, so I'm not gonna go in detail. But like, damn, she's younger than your daughters, my boy. Like she's like, what are we talking about? Like again, we'll go into that. Let's push on past. Let's push on past. I can't. So
nobody's giving him a pass. We're not giving him a pass. In the
black
no, I ain't getting no pass.
My daughter about to be 18 in 2 weeks. He the type of nigga that I gotta be like, damn. It like
you reap what you sow, man. Like
hell
no,
that nigga don't get no pass. Yeah, get a pass, but that nigga Shay don't get no pass.
Shay don't get no fucking pass. Shay
don't get no fucking pass.
Hey, so before we go into the battle of sexes, hey, let's do the you know, there's all apparently somebody dies every fucking week, but this one hurts. This one hurts. Go ahead, C.
Oh man, Mongo Steve McMichael, man, the motherfucking mean Mercila, part of the 1985 Bears, the only Super Bowl team that still gets talked about years later. Unfortunately, lost his life to ALS. What was it? Yesterday?
It was yesterday. Yeah.
He got diagnosed with aggressive ALS in I think 2020 or 2021, and all he wanted was to be inducted into the NFL Hall of Fame before passing, and fortunately, it was able to get done. So his name will always be with the greats for eternity. Much prayers to his daughter and his wife. And, you know, he's a Bear Hall of Famer. Oh, can't forget, he also won the WCW title.
That's let me get that one. No,
okay, you got it, dog. You got it.
Mongo sticks out to me because I'm an avid wrestling fan. Like, so the fact that my motherfucking Mongo rep the Bears, like he didn't have no wrestling gimmick. He's like, I'm Mongo McMichaels. His motherfucking wrestling outfit was his Bears jacket. On his trunks, it says 76 on it. He said, I'm a monster of the Midway, and I'm here to fuck you up. And that's what Mongo did. He was a 4 horseman with Ric Flair. Yeah. Like, Mongo is my boy. I don't know if my applause works through the system, but if he is, I gotta give it up for motherfucking Mongo McMichaels, because damn it, that motherfucker was okay. Calm down. Mongo is I'm ALS scares the shit out of me. ALS scares the shit out of me because it's literally your body just saying nope, nothing to nothing. I'm gonna start with your motor functions, and then I'm gonna start with your lungs, and now you can't breathe. and it and because like he was in there, but he wasn't there, and that's some scary shit. So not only I'm just so glad that he got his Hall of Fame inductory before he passed, so he got that last year. A big ass shout out to Mongo, man. Like that's I don't know if you're a big sports fan, Shamara, or not, but
I did watch wrestling. I did watch wrestling a little bit, so but y'all passionate about it, so I definitely pay my respect. So shout out to Mongo.
Shout out to Mongo. All right,
you know what? This is a great segue, right?
Yes,
because we're about to go into Circus Corner, right? Now, you saw the amazing send-off, the respectful send-off that we just had for Mr. Steve McMichael. I want to talk about funerals and send-offs.
Are we in Circus Corner now?
Yeah, I think we did. Let's
All right,
go.
Let's switch it up. I'm going into Circus Corner, and you got it,
Okay, so earlier today, I seen something that really disturbed me. It was a young sister that had just left her baby daddy's funeral, and she was kicked out of the funeral because she went to the casket and she kissed her baby daddy's thing in the casket, right? She gets in the car and goes on a rant about, yeah, you damn right I did that. Why wouldn't I do that? And it just like really disturbed me, and it just made me think, why people got to do the most ignorant shit at funerals? Things that you've been wanting to say to somebody for years, or however you wanted to react. Why do you got to wait for one of the most traumatic moments for other people to do some wild, ignorant shit? I believe there should be a law passed to where if you get up there in front of people and do some wild shit at a funeral, you deserve to get your ass whooped by the family, by the friends. You deserve to catch a beat down, because that young man's family is going to forever remember his baby mama walking up to the casket and kissing his thing. And might I add, she stated, this is her words verbatim. She said, y'all lucky I ain't pull that MFer out and start sucking in front of everybody. I don't know what the hell is wrong with some people, but for them to choose funerals to act out in a certain way, they need to be able to get their ass whooped. And that's my word today for Circus Corner. Make a law pass where you can get your ass whooped at a funeral.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna be real with you. Hold on. I'll be real with you. I didn't have time to watch the video that you sent me, so I didn't know that that's what happened. I just thought you was talking about black people wilding at funerals. I didn't know that somebody had pulled out the thing and
at the funeral, dog.
He over there dead. I'm over here appalled. Like,
hold on, hey man, they like, come on, man. Like, that's wild as shit. I did not know that was your story. That she pulled out the thing. Hey, I think we got you wanna bring in our fourth member before
we got Sugar in the house. She ready?
I think Sugar Ray. Let me change the background. Okay, now it says it. Boom. All right, introduce her. She ready. She wearing pink again.
Oh, we got our esteemed fourth member of the night, the one and only Sugar. Where you at?
You can't hear you, Sugar. You gotta unmute yourself.
You unmute yourself.
Oh, okay. I said I'm right here. I'm late, but I'm here.
You're late, but you're always on time, right?
You on time.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we in the battle of the sexes now. The news is over. That was some look. I ain't gonna lie. That was probably like the most interesting fucking news, though. That was a heavy news week. Pudge made fun of my Isaac Hayes, so y'all gotta see my eyes now because he said I look like Isaac Hayes when I was talking.
Oh man. You going to the club after this, Sugar?
Nah.
Oh.
She lying.
I was thinking about going to the Touch for karaoke, but nah.
She looked like a pink lady from Greece.
Oh my god! Oh my god, dude! I was thinking that fucking.
You Rizzo? You Rizzo?
No, I'm Sugar.
Sugar. Well, welcome, Sugar. Sugar been on here before. She was. Look, I could tell she more relaxed this time. See, you see it?
Oh yeah, she laying it in. Got her.
Oh, you got that.
I told you this time I was gonna have it. I was gonna have my drink.
She ready. Well, C is running it, but one thing I'm just gonna say, look, there's people responding. Y'all can respond and join in this podcast. Y'all can call in and y'all will be on here. The number is in the banner 331-771-2409 if y'all really want to get into these topics, but we about to go into the battle of the sexes right now. Go ahead, see. I'm gonna let you into. I can't help myself. My bad.
I know. The first topic tonight on the battle of the sexes is what makes someone a high value man or woman. What are the things that stick out? Let's start with y'all ladies. What are some of the things that stick out to y'all to be like, you know what? That's a man I'm willing to put some work in for. Well, not that man right there, but
not that man. I don't know why it does that. It be putting the wrong picture up when I be doing it.
I think it's the mindset and the heart. It's not about the material things or how much money you got. It's your mind and your heart and where you are within yourself, spiritually, mentally, and physically. That's what make you a high value man. It's your mindset, your mental.
But you know what? Hold on. Before we go into this, look, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of this. This ain't all about high value man. How value woman too. This ain't just about us. What makes, look, y'all can't just bring poontang to the party and think y'all high value. What makes a woman high value too? I want the man answer and I want the woman answer too. Because y'all ain't gonna put all this stress on us and have me taking blood pressure. Go ahead, Shamara, you got it.
Well, the woman answer I would say would be a high value woman would be how useful she is to a relationship, how cooperative she is, having good feminine traits such as nurturing, motherhood, nursehood, teaching, all those capabilities to be able to heal. But to make a good high value person, I would say would be honesty in the person who is just real. They just know who they are and they just real in it. And for a man, I just feel like how useful a man is to his family, how useful a man is to society, how useful a man is to his woman is going to determine his value. And for most women, I feel like if that man is your world, he's super valuable to you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about money. It doesn't matter about if he has like muscles or, what car he's driving. None of that stuff.
Okay, that's solid answers. Go ahead, see.
When it comes to what I feel a high value woman is, she got to instill three things: peace for me, patience for me, and passion towards me. If she can instill those three things, we can work everything else out. I'm not gonna get down on if you put on a couple pounds and shit like that. Like, all that cosmetic stuff that can all be worked around. But those three things right there that I stated, I need those lined up. If those ain't there, I'm gonna always mentally have one foot out.
I agree if you put it that way. I'm just gonna say as a person, I'm gonna take the sex out of it, the male female out of it. Like, I just think the person needs to have everybody jumps to money with it, and I don't think it's necessary money. Now, if your thing is money, then okay, fine. But it's like, what are your overall goals? Do you have goals in life? Like what is your objective? Like, a high value person is somebody that has something that it's reaching for and something that he or she has a purpose in life with that. And I'm sticking to that. Like, it doesn't have to be money. If money comes with what I'm trying to obtain in life, like if I'm a Buddhist, I don't care about money, right? Like, I'm just, I'm just trying to have tranquility, like and stuff like that. So whatever you're trying to go for, it makes you a high value. Now, if my partner is trying to attach to me on that level, then if what I'm trying to obtain and you rocking with it, then cool. But having high value doesn't mean I'm just a successful financial person. Yeah, don't be an idiot and be broke or something like that. But like, I think there's a stigma around like the hardworking janitor. Like some females don't want the janitor, even though this is the most down to earth, down for his woman, family man oriented person, working, busting his ass, working 9 to 5, yada yada yada, doing his thing, going to church and taking care. But because he's not the 7-figure motherfucker that's going to have 13 girlfriends on your ass, he's not high value.
You want to know why it's like that now?
Tell
Because we live in a society where everything has to be sensationalized.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
If this was like 30 years ago, then everybody would be like, "Oh, Marquita got a hardworking man. He works 6-7 days a week. Oh, where he work? Oh, he a janitor at such and such. Oh, well, hey, he got a job. He got insurance." But that saying that now in this time, it can't be sensationalized because some women may be hesitant letting their girlfriends know, oh yeah, my man's a janitor. Like, even though he's contributing a lot and I see him as a leader, I'm embarrassed to let my friends know what my husband does for a living.
Before I let the ladies chime in on that, did you say Marquita like from The Awakening? Did you quote
Yeah.
I knew that was The Awakening. That was Awakening. They need to bring that show back. But anyway, go ahead. Chi-Town, stand up. All right. Any ladies want to chime in on that? Oh, silence.
Oh no, it's not. It's not about what the man does for work, because you can have a man that's wealthy and he treats you wrong. He have a kid mindset. He's not family oriented. He don't know how to treat a woman, yet alone his mother. But then you got this man, like you said, like a janitor, and he do everything. If my husband, he a janitor, but he treat me right and he take care of home and he take care of me mentally and physically, and he doing everything he needs to do as a man, he's have value. His job don't place him as a value man. It's him as a person. It go within your heart. Because at the end of the day, your job can change.
That's facts right there.
I agree with that.
Okay, well, let's go on to this. Let's go on to this next one. What y'all feel is too clingy? What's too clingy for y'all? Like 100 texts a day, 100 calls a day, popping up 2-3 o'clock in the morning, showing up at your job unannounced, calling your mama, asking, "Hey, have you heard from such and such?" What's the borderline of too clingy?
Somebody needs to speak from experience first. Anybody got any experience?
I do.
Go ahead.
Too clingy is, okay, you got my location, right? You know where I'm going, but you constantly texting and calling me. You see where I'm at. Okay, now that's just too clingy. You constantly texting, you calling. If I don't answer, you calling somebody that's with me, trying to see what I'm doing, how I'm doing, what I'm. That's just too clingy. Now I can call you. Let me call you and be like, okay, hey, babe, I made it to where I'm going. You still have my location, but I'm trying to make sure you're comfortable. But you constantly calling and texting while I'm out, enjoying my time. That's just too much. Like, I'm a clingy person, but I'm not. If it makes sense. Like, I want you on me, but then I don't want you on me too much. I just want you in my presence, like in the house. Like, when I want to feel you or touch you, I want to just go touch you. But I don't just want you on me all day long. Like, you, everywhere I go, you want to go. You want to keep calling me, text me. Like, give me time to miss you. That's just too much for me.
Who don't like to be touched that night when they're ready to go to sleep?
Me. You got 3 minutes. You got 3 minutes. 3 minutes, then get the fuck off me. Like, for real. Like, I ain't got let me take this motherfucker off the screen. Look, I really appreciate my sleep so much. Like, I get it. Look, I get it. Like, I want to show you that I'm here for you. I love you. Like, all right, let's hug it up. But damn, my arm gonna fall asleep. You got to get the fuck up off of me. Like, I have a king size bed for a reason, so you can get all the way the fuck over there, and I can get all the way the fuck over there. I love my sleep. Like we gotta have an understanding. We can lock up for a little bit. So you love me, I love you too. Okay, now get the fuck up off me. Go over there. Like I need my thunderstorm sounds, and I need my sleep.
Yes.
That's what I need. Okay, that's all I need. I'm sorry. Okay, my bad. I had to chime in. But yeah, I like the clinginess when it comes to that. It's like distance makes the heart grow fonder. You know that saying? You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Like, look, go out with your friends.
That's it.
Go do the hobbies that you like to do. I don't have to be around you 24/7 for you to for me to be like, oh man, this is my girl. I love my girl because of that. I don't need that. Like, you supposed to go have your own life and your own situation. Like, do that, and then when you guys do lock up, it's like a super special occasion. It's like, boom, I got my bae with me. We out here, we rocking with it, and then y'all do y'all solo shit. And then when y'all come in public, like, oh shit, look at the power couple right there doing like, no, go. Please don't be around me 24/7.
That's it. And it's just it's simple. Like,
Yeah,
that's just simple. It's simple, but
All the women that I've dealt with have all became violent.
You said violent?
Oh my God. I've been stabbed in the head. I've been stabbed in the eye. I've almost got ran over.
Take the glasses off.
I've got
she's gonna take your glasses off.
Oh, my
No.
boy.
I've got now y'all already know I walk with a limp. She didn't care. She still hit me with an aluminum bat and one
What are you doing?
rock my shit. And then she did another one, crashed my windshield with a peach Snapple bottle.
Peach.
Yep. Another one
Flavor.
stabbed me right here with a she broke the wood, the little plastic Dollar Tree brooms.
Yeah.
She's like, give me your phone. I didn't want to give her the phone because obviously it was some shit in it. She broke that motherfucker, stabbed me in it. I'm trying to hold her off of me. One of my neighbors called the police, and as soon as they enter the house, mind you, I'm bleeding everywhere. And the first thing the police say, but ma'am, did he put his hands on you? And she said, well, he pushed me off. Yeah, I stabbed him.
Unknown caller.
Is the phone ringing?
Is that unknown?
Shit, I'm gonna answer it. I was damn, I just answered. I missed it.
Were
They
they
was
calling?
calling in or chime in.
Hold on,
Right.
you chiming in, call back one more time. I missed it. I was listening to see. Somebody call back in one more time.
Yeah, like I believe that if
You were
it turns,
stabbed?
yeah, several times. But
I probably missed our first call. My bad. I probably missed our first call. Like,
They gonna call back. Call back.
I believe
call back.
if it turns violent, like, yeah, that's obviously too clean. Like, that's my limit. Like, as long as you don't get violent with me and let me get my sleep, I'm ready. We good. Like, you could blow my phone up, text and shit like that. But the violent shit, like, nigga, I'd have been to war and never put my hands on a woman. But I've had women
lost
say
a lot of battles.
Oh yeah, because I've had women say,
Unknown caller.
Oh, we hold on. We got a call. You snuck in here? Hello? Got nobody talking. Hello? Hold on. My bad. Can you hear me? Hello? Test 1, 2. You online?
Hello.
Nope. There we go.
Hey, what's up, gang?
What's going on?
Hey.
That is so. The topic is too clingy, huh?
Too clingy. Yes, ma'am. First
Okay,
of all,
so
who is
let's
this?
talk about
What's your name? So we're not talking to the air.
Sweet tea.
Say it again.
Sweet tea. Sweet.
All right. What's going on? What you guys say about it?
Okay, so what I got to say about being too clingy is, so I was just dealing with homegirls, brothers, or whatever, and the nigga was too clingy off rip. And how you know clingy, when you dealing with a female that got a lot of motion and she don't really need you, but she dealing with you because she just trying to give you a chance, and you don't even want to give her time to handle her business and have her motion going. That's doing too much. Like that makes me don't even want this person to have men or have more than you because you ain't got what she got, or you trying to get what she got and you ain't got that yet. That's too much. I can't be doing all this. I have to get this money on.
You gotta get this money out. Exactly.
I agree with her.
I feel like, man, thank you for that. I appreciate the call in because I think we all in agreement with you first and foremost. I mean, are we? I don't think anybody likes the clingy person.
we is.
But there's
like you have your time and place for when you doing stuff like that. But like when somebody be somebody in your life and have stuff going for themselves, you don't interfere. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you have your time when you cool and y'all relax and y'all taking it in for the night. Okay, you want to love on me, you miss me. I get that. But if I say I got to do this and I got that and this and that on my agenda, then you give me that in order for me to handle my business and do what I got to do for today. Then we can talk about later whatever we're gonna do.
Got moves to make. Now got to make the moves first, and then after that, then we can get down with the get down.
The money come first.
The money come first. Hey, well, thank you for calling in. Hey, you just popped the cherry. You the first caller, so hey, we appreciate y'all for calling in. That was cool. We are an interactive show, but we appreciate you so much. Please tune in every week with us. All right, appreciate you.
Yeah.
All right. Take care.
That's my sister, by the way.
Hey, thank you. Somebody not scared. No, somebody not scared up. Oh, I got another call. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
Bussin'.
Who's sneaking in? Who this? Hold on. I gotta put this on. I gotta make sure I put it on Bluetooth. This 708 number keep calling. They keep hanging up though. I don't know who the 708 number.
It might be my other sister.
Hold on. I got another one. Hold on. Let me. Is this Quinn who's sneaking in? Oh, it could be the other sister. Hello?
Yo.
Who's this?
This Shay.
It's Shay. Okay, well, hello, Shay.
This Shay.
Hello, Shay. Well, you on the podcast now. How can we help you, Shay?
Yo, let's see yo. Put me in. I gotta add my 2 cents in everything.
Well, you are live right now, madam. You are live right now. We waiting for your chime in.
But y'all talking about the subject of too clingy. Look, I don't even know what too clingy is, okay? Because I think I'm too clingy.
Are you the clingy one?
If y'all hear what I'm
Violet?
saying?
She's the clingy one.
Let me tell y'all something. Ain't nobody finna come get in my bed and you laying pipe down up on me. You think you finna just get up and just go like that? Like, no, where you going?
What if my arm fall asleep though?
Like, your arm can fall asleep. We ain't gotta cuddle at nighttime, but I ain't gonna cuddle with you. But I'm just talking about like just in general. Like, I'm clingy as hell. Like, where you going? Like, where you at? Like,
so I can't go home. I can't go home.
You can go home. I ain't saying you can't go home. You can go home. I'm saying sorry to like me being like me want to be with my nigga all the time. So I want to be with my nigga all the time.
So there's no separate events. Like your nigga say, look, hey babe, I want to go play Madden with my boys. I can't go play Madden. Like when can
Madden,
I
wish. I just hate a nigga who play games anyways. Look, you can go to the bar. You can go to the bar with your homies. I'm gonna go to the bar with my bitch. Like when I'm ready to go home, you got to be ready to go too.
Okay.
When I'm ready to come home, when I need that, nigga, we need that.
Need that.
I like that talk. As long as you don't get
I like
lying.
I like that too.
You know, give me that.
So
I like
it's up whenever. It's up whenever. There's no.
It's it's like meet me here. Matter of fact, I'm in a bar, nigga. Come in this bar, I'm in the bathroom. Meet me there.
Meet you at the bathroom.
You
God.
got a stage 5 clinger.
Hey,
You might just go back with your homie.
see, she thought this was Freaky Friday. Like she thought this
I'm crazy though. I'm crazy. I'm real.
God damn. Okay.
At
Shit.
night.
I don't play with man. I don't play about man.
I just feel a woman like that is just real passionate, and she's very honest about speaking about her passion. That's not
You
clingy.
wonder why you been
That's
cut.
being passionate.
Stabbed in the eye.
I'm right here listening. I'm like, everybody can't have the same story, but I'm sitting right here like I'm thinking to myself like, how I'm not like that. Like you know. Like,
No, you can be clingy, but not clingy at the same time. Like when we sleep, I want you to touch me. I want you to roll with me. I want to feel you. But like when I'm outside, don't keep calling me. If we go in our separate ways, let me miss you. Because when you miss somebody and when y'all come together, it's different. It's like fireworks.
Let me tell you something. If I'm out with my niggas and we out kicking and drinking and I'm getting it in, and at 2:30 I'm ripe, I'm ready. Like that's when you need to answer the call. That's the call of the while right there. If I call you at 2:00, just know like I'm coming to you. Like now you might want to take a couple shots before I get there because I'm lit than a motherfucker, but like you it's a situation where again, like I said, that distance makes that I want to get to you sooner. Like it's okay to separate. I'm not gonna miss you forever. It's temporary. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, do we think we like that with just anybody we rock with, or we got to have a strong physical?
Hold on. Let's. Hey. What was your name again? Who's calling?
Shay.
Shay, look, thank you for calling in. I don't want you to hold on. I want you to go back and listen on the podcast, but I appreciate the call. That was good. But
That's a good one. Thank you, Shay.
Thank you for sneaking in. Keep listening. Bye.
Bye.
All right, we back. That was a good one. That look. Hey, what y'all gotta say about that shit?
That's how she is.
That's how she is.
The nigga like,
She cutting everybody out for her guy. No, ain't no. Let's have a girls' night. She not doing it.
You just gotta have a balance, is what I'm saying.
You
just gotta have a balance. Hey, see where you want to go with. There's two more topics. Where you want to go with on the? Well, save the main topic for the last one. So I guess we just gonna say.
Let's talk about the thoughts of dating someone of younger women dating the older man.
See, I don't know why you keep. I don't even know why you keep saying man in the younger.
Okay. Where do we stand that about people dating younger than them? Let's just say that in general.
Where did Shamara go? Where is she at?
I think her laptop
probably got a call or something.
She was on a. All right. Okay. She went. Doop, 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 boop, boop, boop. All right. Let me take her off until she come back. Let's take her off till she come back. But we can talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Dating younger. I feel like if a male or female dating somebody younger than them, it depends on the gap. Like a 10-year gap, 9-year, 8. I feel like you trying to groom somebody. Because why are you trying to deal with somebody that's not on a mental level as you? If I'm 40 and I'm dealing with somebody that's 22, 21, I'm trying to groom you into the person that I want you to be, like you're my child. I feel like that go both ways for men and women. You trying to groom this person because when you age, your mindset age as well. So it's like this: you here and I'm here. I want to have fun and I want to party, and you older than me and you already got your life established. You know what you want out of life. You know what you want to do. So now I got to cut that short because you need me to be at your age bracket. Like you need me to be the woman that you want me to be. So now you grooming me like I'm your child. So all I know is you. I feel like people shouldn't date nobody like
But
under
are we saying either? Is there
either
right
or.
answer,
It's
either or?
both. I think it's a mental thing for you to deal with somebody 9 years, 8 years, or 10 years younger than you. It's a mental thing going on with you, or your mindset is at that level with that person for you to deal with that person.
There we go. The mindset on both parties.
Yeah.
And you got some people that are stuck in what they call they heyday. Like they ain't left a certain age, so they feel like, oh, I only want to be around or date people in this age bracket where I felt I was at my best.
I wanna. I'm going last. I'm going last. Shamar, you back? We got audio with you. We can't hear you. You on mute. You on mute, ma'am.
My bad. Can y'all hear me now?
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
I said my shit died. That's what happened. But I'm back. Okay.
Oh, gravy. Look,
This is one of my favorite topics. We talking about like age gaps and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I personally don't think it's nothing wrong with like you dating somebody older. 20 years is like crazy, but it's like, okay, once you get older, I feel like the time kind of carries you and carries your relationship. But like in Shannon Sharp's situation, that's just weird. That's weird. But like me, I done dated some old niggas for sure.
Okay, let's stay right there. You said age has a way of like taking people a certain place, right? So
Yeah.
you saying, so let's say hypothetically, if one individual is 60 and the other individual is 40, they're both in a place in their life where they're pretty much set in their like there's certain ways,
Right.
and as Sugar was just talking about the grooming, not much grooming can be done with people who've already been or already are at a certain place in life.
Yeah.
I got you.
I definitely, yep. I know lots of people who get married, like they've been married for like 10 years. And I'm like, dang, y'all are like already old. You know what I'm saying? Like, how y'all only been married for 10 years? They'd be like, oh, we met late in life, you know, and I was already 40 and he was already 50, 60, 70. And yeah, they've been married for 10 years after that. So with that age, it carries their relationship onward. But you can't really do that when you're like in your 40s and 50s talking to somebody who's like in their early 20s and a teenager. You know, their goals and ambitions are different.
Yeah, my problem with it is I don't think there's a problem with the age gap. Because just like we was talking on your show, we saw like Angela Bassett now, Auntie Angela, like the 66-year-old, like the age gap physically isn't the problem. It's the mental part about it. Like I don't connect with it. Like if I'm gonna put myself in Shannon Sharp's shoes, there's nothing I can connect with a 19-year-old about.
Yeah.
Like I don't care how good you look, you have to have some form of intellect, or I can have like a conversation and you understand what the fuck I'm talking about. And you could tell with the conversation that him and her were having that she was like, she was just a body. Like there's no brains behind it. I don't connect like that. Don't turn me on. You just being a body. Like I need to be able to have a conversation with you. And there's no conversation I can have with a 22-year-old, a 25-year-old. Like we have nothing in common. And so it's not the age gap because I can flip it and go the other way because guess what? I can have a conversation. So what'd you say about your 401k? Oh, you doing what? Okay, that's cool. So your Roth, what interest you getting? Okay, that's cool. I can have a conversation with people like that, but younger people, I don't. If you just trying to show me a TikTok dance, I don't know. I'm not the one for you. I don't know what to tell you about that shit. Like, so it's not necessarily an age thing. It's just an intellect thing for me. Like, that's my problem with it.
I think the greatest thing that happened to me in terms of my karma was me having a daughter. It it made me be like, nigga, you need to tighten up. You need to tighten all the way up, because a lot of the shit that you was doing, you definitely don't want no nigga that's slicker than you doing, to your daughter. And then let alone, I just couldn't see myself messing with someone like within that same age bracket as my daughter. I would feel like it would feel dirty to me, and I would feel like, damn, you disrespecting the hell out of your daughter. So I don't
get
know.
that.
To each his own.
I get that since God blessed or cursed me with a lot of daughters. I understand. Look, I be telling people the word. Look, don't have no pretty kids. Look at me. When you're looking for your spouse or your baby maker, get an ugly motherfucker. Don't get pretty children, people. Get ugly motherfuckers that the world ain't giving shit to, and they have to actually put in some work for. Pretty kids are the fucking worst. Unfortunately, I'm batting 1,000 with pretty children, and they are hard. So look, daughters and my son that I call boy, they're all pretty. Them pretty.
Hard. Why you say they hard?
They are hard. Girls are hard.
Hey, Pretty Ricky from Martin. Pretty Ricky is what they call them. Like those are, look, all them pretty motherfuckers. No, they're hard to raise because they already think they cute.
Yeah. Shit. No, sure.
Cute.
Yes, it's irritating.
You ready? See, you ready for the final countdown?
Yeah, the final one for tonight, people. Can you stay friends with your ex when you're in a new relationship?
Hold on, let me get to my picture. Damn, you know I've been drinking. Stop. Hold on. I had to change my banner. You see how long this banner was?
I know.
Yeah, take a shot to that one.
Right, take a drink to that shit.
Hold on, I gotta bring up my picture. Give me 2 seconds. Damn.
Okay.
Like you really pushing it. Hold on, my boy. God damn. All right. I think I got it. Did it pop up?
Not yet. It's loading.
It says processing. It's still processing. Y'all can talk about it's processing. I'm just doing my technical shit behind the scenes.
I'm saying, yeah, you could be friends with an ex depending on how much time has went on in between, and if both parties don't have no interest in still sleeping with each other. Like some of the women that violently attacked me, like exes, it took years for me to be cordial with some of them. And it was only at a point to where I knew, okay, she ain't thinking about me, I ain't thinking about her. That's when that's my personal opinion. Y'all both can't be still wanting to fuck. If y'all still like got that, like, them butterflies and shit in your stomach, it's like, nah, it's, y'all you setting yourself up for danger.
Danger.
I'm gonna defer to the ladies of the pod for this one. Sugar.
I mean, it depends on my partner. If my partner say,
oh shit, I threw Sugar out the group. Oh goddamn.
Knock me out.
I already didn't like how the fuck you started. I said, fuck that shit. Get that shit out of here.
If my partner tell me like he don't want me to be friends with my ex, then I have to respect my partner because I'm with you. But if I see you, my ex, I can be cordial with you. I can be cordial on occasions. If we ever link or see each other, I can speak. But far as like a friendship, if my partner not comfortable with it and he say like cut him off completely, that's what I'm doing because he the person I'm with. But I can be friends with my ex and not like have no sexual intercourse or not feel no type of way. I can do that. But it's really based off my partner.
Hold on, Shamar. Before I let you get in, I want to add another question into what you just said. So take the partner out, because the partner's only going to think one thing, right? The partner in his head, he only has, hey, this motherfucker used to lay down with my girl, and I don't know the extent of it. I'm saying for you, so without any like second guessing, you know what it is. At what situation can you not be friends with your ex going into a new relationship? To like when do you say, nah, I ain't doing that shit, without your partner having to say it?
If it becomes you starting to talk to me sexual, you sending me videos and you doing things that's inappropriate, then I fall back like, no, you doing too much. We friends. It's not that. When he get out of pocket, that's when I say like, okay, it's not no friendship because you still have some type of feelings for me because you still trying to pursue me in a sexual way. That's when I say no, it's over with.
You ain't never spent the block on one of your exes?
I don't double back.
Oh shit.
I mean, because that wasn't the question, but
I don't double back. Like once I'm done, I'm done. It's nothing there no more. Cause I have to be completely like 100% over you in order to move forward. So once I'm done with you, I'm not doubling back. I'm not going back for what? Cause I could have stayed with you then if I'm gonna go back.
True. Shamara, what you got?
I'm speaking for myself. Fuck no. You can't be friends with your ex. Fuck that shit. Why are you gonna leave that door open? That your ex for a reason. Leave that shit closed off. Don't even leave. No type of temptation. Because all it takes is one drunk night. Y'all are one trauma bond away for coming right back together.
I'm signing off.
Okay.
Did that connect with you, see? Did that take you a little bit?
Oh shit! It's like a nigga just read, like had a crystal ball, or fucking found some shit on BenVerified.com on me. God damn.
But no, I'm friends with one of my ex, and I talk to his girlfriend. Like I speak with her. This is my child father, but I told him like, I'm just saying I can be friends. Like I prefer to speak with the wife, the fiance, than I'd rather do my child father because I know.
What y'all think about
hold on. Here, I'm not gonna go as far as saying I'm friends, but my ex got a girlfriend. Like, is she like? And if we're in the same room, everything's copacetic because she know I ain't no shit. Like I don't want your girl. You can have your girl's your girl. Like I don't want her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like so I'm cool on that level, but that's because. But if you would have asked me this shit 12 years ago, mentally I wasn't there on that shit. Like right now, where I'm at, it's like I don't give a shit what you do. Like you can. There's literally a situation, I ain't gonna talk about it, but there's a situation where my ex and somebody else got down and it was a problem. But if them motherfuckers are in the same room today, I wouldn't be bothered at all because it has nothing to do with me.
What led you to not giving a fuck about things though?
Well, at first I was gonna kill him, and that was, and then after I got past the death part, I was like, you know what, it ain't worth the jail.
Cute.
But it was true story. Didn't want, and I had to just grow. I had to understand that she wasn't meant for me. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta understand, like these people that you beefing over and shit, and like no, for real, like people aim the anger the wrong way. It's like when you're beefing with somebody or at it with somebody, you always try to go at the person that they dealing with. That person they dealing with ain't the problem. It's y'all.
It's y'all.
It's y'all's the problem.
Okay. Do you you know, this goes for men and women. Do y'all ever feel being cool with one of your exes can help you get closure in however the relationship ended? Like being friends with that person now, can you get that closure that you needed after the time, like right after the breakup happened?
It depends on how deep. To me, it depends on how deep that passion or that love was. something that's like was super like some things you got to let go of. Like it's like, you know what? I get why this ended rocky, and even though I don't want this to be rocky, I don't want this to be a rocky ending. That's the only way to let this shit go for us to be okay. Like again, I'll say it again. There's 8 billion people on this motherfucking planet. I ain't got to know everybody. I ain't got to talk to everybody. And we ran our course, and unfortunately, it didn't work. But there's some like my OG baby mama. Like we cool. There's no animosities or issues at all. There is no romantic anything. But that's literally the same person that I was about to like end somebody's life over. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for me to fast forward 15 years later and be like, oh, that was dumb as hell. I'm so glad I didn't do that. That was like why was I even thinking that shit?
Yes,
like,
they'll have more freedom. Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know. It depends on the person.
Well, I say pro yes to friends with ex. I know what Shamara and Sugar on. They on some fuck that shit. Ain't no gray area in over here.
What is we friends for? Like, what do we have to establish?
But the main question is the question isn't being friends with exes. The question is, can you be a friend with an ex when you getting into a new relationship? The new relationship is the biggest part.
I can be cordial on occasions, but we don't have to be friends.
All right, if you need my help, I can help him. I can help a nigga out.
Look what he playing.
What are you playing, friend? hey, I'm about to say, stop playing it before we get a copyright.
No, that's why I cut it. That's why I cut it.
We're gonna get a copyright.
And then we can't even play the whole damn live. You about to get us. Damn it. Well, shit. All right. Well, shit. That was good. It was.
All
right. So so I think at the end of the day, other than C, we're saying no new friends. Well, no old friends.
No friends.
Old friends.
No friends with exes to
y'all niggas is cold blooded, Jack.
Cold blooded.
Well,
this probably why I was getting my ass whooped.
No, this is why
you whooped a lot. You just said
a lot. You've been, nigga. You've been
stabbed.
I want to write a book about you. You've been stabbed, shot. You've been a pimp. Like I want to follow you around for 30 days straight and just write my journal. Like this is. Anyway,
can one more story that we done.
Hey, you hosting it, my boy. I'm not hosting shit. You got it. I'm sitting back. Shit, go ahead.
I'm gonna tell y'all the scariest moment that I had with an ex, and it's actually Q's fault. So we're gonna talk about.
God damn it! Hold on, calm down. Whoa. Should we just talk about this offline first?
Yeah, we can talk about offline. But I won't go into full detail. I'm just gonna go into the meat and potatoes. But it was no problem.
All right, you got it. You got it.
So based off something that Q had done, it led to a particular young lady I was dating at the time. She was chasing me in the car, and I was driving for dear life, and I pulled into this Goodyear tire shop, and I heard her get out the car. I limped my ass in the goddamn Goodyear tire. I'm begging the dude behind the register. He don't speak a lick of English. I'm just like, please save me. Save me. Right? So he I guess he understood that. He pointed and say Banyo. So I was like, oh, okay. So I go in the bathroom, right? But I don't turn the light on, right? Because I don't want this person. My car is out in the front. I don't want this person to be like, oh, this little nigga in that bathroom. So I'm in the bathroom. The young lady, she comes into the Goodyear tire. She walks up to Pedro and she says, have you seen a short nigga with a limp come up in here? And he ain't saying nothing to her. She's pointing to his car. She's pointing to my car. And she's like, I know he had to come in here. He parked right in the front. So I got the bathroom door like this. And I'm just looking through that little slit, the little crack.
The little crack.
Yeah. And I'm like, this motherfucker is gonna kill me, right? So for about 20, 30 minutes, I'm in there and she just walking around in circles filming. She finally leaves. So I asked Pedro, I said, hey man, hey, go out there. So he go out there, he come back, he gave me the thumbs up. I was like, oh shit. I go out, my motherfucking car on 4 flats. Shit.
You stab your shit?
Nigga, my shit to the meat on the floor. She could have put some slabs under that joint. And it was that day right then and there. I said, you know what? I don't need to be dealing with this individual no more.
What did I do? Why is this my fault? I feel like you made some choices in life.
No, because it's because of you and another young lady in a photo.
Me in a photo?
Yeah, nigga.
This is years ago, though, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me disguise my voice because
I don't want to be associated with any of this, and I don't think I'm part of it. Okay, so listen, when you have some woman problems, has nothing to do with me. Okay,
I'm done for tonight. Okay? I'm done.
Let's not play these games like it's me, boy. You've been stabbed, you've been shot, you've been hey, you are a fucking vampire, and you are not gonna put this on me. Okay?
Yo, I'm done.
I just had to say that. Now I'm back. Okay. Okay.
Wait, did you use a voice thing, or you made your voice like that?
Well, it depends on what you want to know about.
No, I'm just joking.
How did you do that?
I just pay a lot of money for a lot of equipment and I get bored. So, anyways, let's wrap it up. See, bring us to a help. Let's do it.
This was another great night of Battle of the Sexes with our 2 amazing female hosts, Sugar and Shamara. It was lovely having y'all ladies input. This is that type of energy that the chat be loving. You know, the esteemed coach, starter, the captain of the team. Some call me Quinn. I appreciate you letting your boy start tonight. That's why I put on my Toon Squad jersey.
Yeah.
Put this on, so I appreciate that, dog.
Yes, sir.
This is another great night of I Snuck In Here.
You're not gonna let everybody say their thing and goodbye.
Oh, I apologize. Hey man, this is my first night started. Everybody sign us off now. For the people, sign us off.
I'll do it. I got you. Sugar, thank you for joining. Hey, Sugar. Always have libations before you get on the podcast. I love this. You polite either way, but you're a little bit more loose with the libations. So
I'm loose today because
you loose today. But tell them where they can find you, Sugar.
Y'all can find me on Facebook at Shanika or Instagram at _addictive_2. That's it.
We be seeing
my Snapchat, Shanika too cute. That's
Shanika too cute. She be doing her in-car karaoke's.
I do. And I love it. That's my therapy.
We see it. Shamara, where we can find you at? Thank you for joining the podcast. I was on hers, so now she's on mine. Well, ours. Okay. So where can find you at?
Well, they can find our podcast. I'm on YouTube as The Story Heel Hood. And I'm also on Facebook, it's The Story Heel Hood Podcast. I'm also Shamara Ali. You guys can find me on Facebook and IG at Shamara Ali. Thank you guys for having me. I love doing this. Gotta do this again.
Absolutely. This was fun. Cirque Money, my boy, you ran this motherfucker like a pro today. You know, it's the NFL draft, so I had to find my draft pick, and I might pick you number 1 for quarterback. Wait, where they can find you at, my boy?
You can find me on all social media platforms at Cirque Money.
Let me put on my Pudge Illa was in the comments that he said I look like Black Moses with the Isaac Hayes. So let me put my shades back on. Y'all can find me. Some call me Quinn on the I Snuck In Here podcast. This was very fucking fun. I'm not gonna lie. This probably was the most fun one I can have because we have people calling in and interacting, and that's dope. Like, let's get more interaction, more traction. But look, we appreciate y'all for coming into the I Snuck In Here podcast. So we appreciate y'all. The last episode we had was the most viewed podcast that we had in the week by far. That was the top 10. So next week we're going to do top 10 again, but it's going to be the top 10 baddest women in music, not movies. So join in. That's going to be dope. But we thank y'all for sneaking in. And when you sneak out, please don't get caught by the cops. We out. Thank you.
Yeah.